boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk combos, go. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net, we need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got the attitude, they seem to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk common, they the coldest.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Muy Grande. Here for another one. Got Chemo Queen behind me. SummerSlam Night 1. SummerSlam Saturday. That we're going to call it Night 1 or whatever, but either or. Got a nice lineup for the night. Liv and EO is going to start the show off for the Women's World Championship, so we'll see what's going on with that one. Should be fun. But please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. If you need access to the video version of SummerSlam, you can just subscribe to the channel and go over to Discord. Our Discord link is in the description of the video and the channel as well. Go over there as long as you're a subscriber, especially up to 500 subscribers on our channel. We're trying to get monetized. You will have access to our Discord where you can watch all the WWE products. Here's the watch along schedule. We do basically everything, so if you need a place to party and watch the videos, come on over. I'm gonna leave this playing for a second. I probably gotta run to the store for one quick moment, but yeah, we got this running. Let's have fun, y'all.
Just like I did Oscar, I ain't bring her up no more. I don't know why y'all bring her up to the because then she leaves. I ain't gonna bring her up to the season. Stop faking the fun.
Champion Liv Morgan
about the show. I think it's gonna be lame or what?
SummerSlam, Wingstop provided fans the opportunity to vote on what gear Liv Morgan would wear during her match. With over 21,000 votes cast, the winner was quiet about it. Huge thanks to all who voted, including my partner, Wade Barrett. Wingstop is here. Get yours at wingstop.com. Yeah, and Liv Morgan looks absolutely spectacular no matter what she wears, but her outfit is always offset to the max with that fantastic Women's World Championship around her waist that she needs to cling on.
Yeah, we're talking about that right now. That basically, for the most part, most people want Io Sky, and rather Io Sky win. Nobody dislikes Liv as champion. It's not even about her not even defending champion. I'm not the kind of person that cares as much about that shit, about the defending championship.
But Liv Morgan, Wade, is also 2-1 in matches versus Io Sky. Yes, that's whatever Michael will call. Liv Morgan has done her homework on Io Sky. She has some past history with Sky, as you mentioned, and she gets the tactics right in the biggest of moments, and they're going to trigger them right here at SummerSlam. The official in this matchup, none other than Jessica Carr. And this is for the Women's World Championship. For Io Sky, she has great memories of SummerSlam. Back in 2023, Io Sky cashed in Money in the Bank to win a World Championship at this event. She hopes to be able to win the title here tonight. If you're Liv Morgan, how do you keep the championship? Because keep in mind, Wade, this is her first defense since she beat Stephanie McCare all the way back in April at WrestleMania. Look at you trying to turn it to a negative already. It's a first defense because no women in the locker room have had the guts to challenge Liv Morgan. Nobody wants to be humiliated on a global scale at a match such as this one at SummerSlam. But for Liv Morgan, the key to victory here is to throw as many curveballs as you can at Io Sky. Don't make this a clean fight. Make it as erratic as possible. Thriving coach. And if you're Io Sky, how do you win the championship here at SummerSlam? Well, what is Io Sky better at than any woman we've ever seen? Two things: speed and aerial ability. The genius of the Sky needs to take flight. Who's going to take home that Women's World Championship? And Io Sky, there's the at the knees to the face of Morgan. Io Sky is hungry for a title. It has been a year since she held a world championship. Io, who knocked off Liv in the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament to earn this. A double underhook by Sky. Liv misses wildly. Now Io looks to pick up the pace. The elusive style of Io Sky as she takes out the champion. Io with a basement drop kick. Down goes Morgan. Right off the bat, Liv Morgan tried her best to completely swarm Io Sky, but it's that superior movement and pace of Io Sky that's got her back on top. Oh, right off the bat, the WWE fans here in Minnesota firmly behind the genius of the Sky, but Liv Morgan tries to counter and runs into a right hand by Io. You've got to be a little cunning if you're going to take down Io Sky, and right now everything Liv Morgan is trying is backfiring. Now Io Sky using the help of that fan to the front row to make it to the barricade, but it backfired. Liv Morgan drops it on her lips, and out rolling Io into the barricade. Yeah, see, that's a massive mistake for me by Io Sky there. You try and do something special. It's SummerSlam. You want to do something spectacular, give fans their money's worth, but you cannot take your eyes off someone as cunning as Liv Morgan for as long as that, because you will pay every time. Liv Morgan with a drop kick of her own, a three-time world champion, four-time tag champ. She won the Royal Rumble this year to earn her opportunity at WrestleMania. First ever crown jewel champion, also a Money in the Bank winner. Great resume for Morgan, who now is having some issues with her official Jessica Carr. Oh, Jessica Carr has had many issues with many superstars, not least Becky Lynch. Why? Because she's doing her job? No, moments ago. Yeah, very difficult to take flight and use your high-flying arsenal when your ribs are so busted. And clearly, zeroing in on that now is Liv Morgan. I like the way you mentioned all the accolades of Io Sky, clearly one of the most popular superstars on the planet. And finally, I think Liv Morgan is getting a little love now.
And Liv Morgan delivering the 3 Amigos, paid homage, of course, in Minnesota to the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Homage to Dirty Tom Mysterio, a.k.a. Loverboy.
Up that Inzaguri, look at the late now on Sky, who just gets the shoulder up at 2.
And that was a weak kick out right there from Io Sky. We're still fairly early in this match, but it shows you how much has been taken out of Sky. And it's offense like that. Step up Inzaguri right to the temple of Io Sky, and Sky looks a shadow of the woman she was just moments earlier.
Yeah, Liv Morgan into the corner. And Io Sky is stunned right now. And that knee, Io rolls through to the center of the ring to try to create some space. Ooh, Sky now, nice spinning. Oh, man, stopped in the midsection by Sky.
Sky is a tricky customer, but how much is left in the tank of the genius of the Sky? Liv Morgan better recover quick and finish the job here.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Io Sky, just that little flurry of offense has allowed herself some space here and some time to regroup against the champion.
Yeah, she's absolutely getting smothered by Liv Morgan. It's a desperate time for Io Sky, but Io Sky now bouncing back with that Shote uppercut.
Yeah, face first goes Morgan into the mat. Io Sky now closing in on taking out the champ, kick right to the temple.
The championship levels of recuperation there from Io Sky, who is immediately now completely back on top.
Some of the greatest stamina we have seen in WWE. Io got caught up momentarily in the ropes, but did not allow it to affect her as she goes to work on the right arm of Morgan.
Shows you how nimble Io Sky is.
Hey, Paul, come here and take this vitamin.
In the corner, she can still capitalize.
Io missile drop kick. Morgan's now in trouble. And you feel Io building momentum here. Bringing the crowd to its feet. They love the genius of the Sky.
A woman at the peak of her powers right now.
Io with a bullet train attack in the corner. And now it's Morgan to roll out to the apron to try to catch her breath. This has been a great onslaught by Io Sky.
Yeah, smart move by Liv Morgan, but pounced on immediately by Io Sky. Nowhere to hide here.
Oh, now Io and that pulls Io Sky even closer to a world championship. But remember, Wayne, champion's advantage here tonight. Sky has to pin or submit the champ.
I'll take a look at the impact of Liv Morgan. Not only the back and the spine, but also the back of the head of Morgan. Whiplashing against those very, very thin pads of solid concrete underneath there.
And Io realizes she's got to get Morgan back into the ring. The official at a count of 4. Sky now back out to the apron. Morgan's in trouble. She's got to do something here to be able to regroup Wade.
Yeah, hopes are fading rapidly for the champion to hold on to her title here.
Oh, look at this. I was wondering when they were going to show up. Roxanne Perez distracted the official. The new Intercontinental Champion Raquel Rodriguez with a choke slam to Sky off the top rope. Liv Morgan crawls to the cover. And Io Sky stays in it.
Well, it has been the modus operandum of the Judgment Day from their very inception. Thriving in chaos.
It's how Raquel
Oh,
Rodriguez
they keep having badges?
title Monday night.
Well, it's chaos that they create.
Kind of
Not
too much.
quite enough there for Liv Morgan, but crucially, Liv Morgan is still in the fight and has a chance when it looked like she was about to be put to the sword.
I hope Brian can overthrow him, sure.
Living for oblivion. Io Sky to the
Oh, they actually give us like at least a 10-minute match. That'd be awesome. Well, let's have a long, since our last one, let's have a 10-minute.
distraction. Help Liv
Let's do it.
and Liv now lost over the top.
And ooh, she caught her. Good catch, Raquel. And luckily, I'd have went to this shit. I don't know about them in Minnesota though. None of them been on the, if they'd been on the East Coast, maybe $25 ticket. Might have been there and moved right the fuck down. Cause they got a whole bunch of seats. They got a whole bunch of seats blocked off. That shit can hold like I think 70,000 people damn near. They only got to 30,000, and they got to there because they did $25 tickets. They were only at 22,000.
But Liv Morgan
But obviously the first is still like $700.
They're gonna have to make up to the fans. They're gonna have to. It ain't just lowering the tickets. You gotta apologize.
It's probably gonna be so killing.
And I don't know if they got somebody
It's
in.
not because they don't have the talent, it's because they can't afford to go.
And I don't even know if people like. I don't even know if people that's in TKO know how to apologize to the people, to like regular people. They're gonna have to get to that point to understand that they're gonna have to apologize and be like, well, your shit gonna keep failing. My thing is like AEW and all, people be like, man, it's good if AEW take off. I don't think AEW is gonna take off. I think if WWE fail, I think wrestling will fail for a second. Like AEW will still be cheap, but it ain't gonna be WWE.
I mean, hats off to Liv Morgan kicking out there. Insane durability from the champ. We'll take another look at this high-risk maneuver.
I'm scared. I don't know why. That's because like a lot of high flying stuff.
And then followed it up with this Spanish fly from the
It's like box. You could really hurt yourself.
able to kick out the
Really hurt yourself.
this one balanced on a nice
Man, that ramp looked serious. Oh no, it ain't serious. That I said the stage looked like it might be serious. As big as strong, at least.
It's for the Women's World Championship.
But welcome if you're watching. We are watching the Discord. You got to sub to the channel. You know, just come to
One of her own.
that's all we ask.
No
Is
love
sub
lost
to the
between
channel.
these two
If
superstars.
not, we will kick you out of the rest of the channel because I think we're actually very little. So, yeah.
Now trash talking. And now Morgan with the right hands, taking the upper hand on Io Sky. Io ducks underneath. Double underhook coming. Morgan face first. Cover now. I thought Io's going to go for the cover, but no. Looking to deliver a second one. This is a backbreaker. Knee to the spine. And still somehow Morgan maneuvering around the ring, just trying to get away from Io Sky. But that might be the worst possible position you can end up in. Oh, and went for the bullet train attack again, and Liv Morgan able to avert the control of the injury by Sky. What's Io planning to do here? Oh! Unique face plant maneuver there, eaten by Liv Morgan, and how crucial was that for Io Sky to avoid that oblivion? And now, Io hitting oblivion of her own, coming off of Sky to win the Women's World Championship, and Morgan kicks out. Oh God, what a bitter
Welcome to these people right here. I see you people in the Discord. So what's up? What's up? We appreciate that. You just watch them all just like that. You just grown up. I say I appreciate you.
Liv Morgan keeping herself in this one. Yeah, Liv Morgan has grown so much as a competitor over the past couple of years. Showing some skills here tonight. But Io Sky looking for over the moonsault to put this one away and win the championship. Liv though rolled out of harm's way. Io injured her ankle. She came down hard on her ankle. Morgan now. Caught with a cold breaker from the second rope. Stacks up Sky to the tank. Io kicks out again. High drama in this matchup.
Who did they say was gonna win this match? Where right pick? 50-50? Oh, most people pick EO. We got 6-2. So over here we got EO. Everybody said EO on this side too. All right, y'all. Oblivion. Nope.
Yeah, I thought they were so terrible. They always look worse than men. They have busted noses, busted eyebrows. Men usually, they get hit, they get cut their elbows and shit. That's usually men got scratches in their back, cut their elbow. Women, they get busting their nose ripped, ears ripped, ears ripped out of ears, shit like that.
This is Liv Morgan first title. This is fucking crazy. She about to leave. Her first title.
Liv got her boots up. Just in the nick of time, catching Sky. And now Morgan finally hits Oblivion. Oh my God. And Io stood right back up. Codebreaker by Morgan. And Morgan now with a second Oblivion.
Morgan won.
By the champion. Who retains her title.
Liv Morgan won. Ah! Knew it. She ain't beating that back to back, yeah.
Fourth attempt. And Oblivion finally connecting. Hats off Io Sky. That was an astounding performance, but still, your women's world champ, the lovely lady Liv Morgan. Incredible action in this matchup, Queen. It went back and forth. Io Sky seemed to get to her ankle there. And watch Liv. This is tremendous. That second rope codebreaker. Incredible effort from both women. It's a slow accumulation of damage that takes you down in the end. And both women absorbed so much, but it was ultimately this moment. Knees first into the pole there. For Io Sky that just took a little of her pace off. Well, this is the big killer moment here. Io Sky
How many days do we have tonight, Your Honor? Like,
Six. It's 12 altogether. How long was that match? What was it? 6.2? So they gave him a decent amount of time. Okay. That's good.
tiring. We know there is a finality. The last time will indeed be now. Why is everything? Who's the next big thing? Like Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has got that dog in him. Alpha Femi. I think we gotta pull the trigger on somebody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one. Literally the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time in the ring. Just give me a second.
No one walks away unscathed.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match, I quit. What's it say about me? Breaker lands on the back of his neck. He's okay. I'll run to the wall for this speaking. Real things happen. It might not seem like a big deal, but everything is just so much better when she's there. What we do is violent. I'm disappointed in myself. It's not just your money that depends on it. It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This has consumed me for 23 years.
We needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
It's everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future
version of Nookie by Limp Bizkit, like something else that is the same beat. Like the way the Temptations did My Way and Stay. He said he used our same song and like sampled it for the new song, you know.
Liv Morgan and Io Sky well on their way to legendary status, and we have WWE legends in the house here tonight, including the world's strongest man, the Hall of Famer, Mark Henry, is here at SummerSlam.
This might be Brock Lesnar's last match. Cause Mark Henry in the audience and all that stuff. Yeah, like these wrestlers and all that stuff. Like,
He's here enjoying SummerSlam.
so you can't play that one more time. Though. If he does it this time, you got to do it. Yeah.
The Hall of Famer, all part of SummerSlam.
I've been to SummerSlam before. Because I went to the one where fucking Shawn Michaels wrestled Hulk Hogan. He was overselling. And then the main event was John Cena versus Chris Jericho, and everybody wanted Jericho to win. Netflix did it again. Said we made it better. My suggestion is to keep your distance, because right now I'm dangerous. We've all felt like men treated like all these they want to step up. I hope you know I packed a chainsaw. I'm the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was watching that last night with Queen. My God. My guy Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger.
In the unmistakable retro style fans know and love to an all-new lineup. Wave 5 arrives at Target in early 2027 and features Jason
I put my hand up on you.
WWE Hall of Famer the Iron Sheik and his special feature on Hulk Hogan figure. Plus the
I'm ready for my Hulk Hogan figures.
Foundation reunites Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart in a must-have set. Pre-order LJN WWE Superstars Wave 5 and the Hart Foundation two-pack now at Target.com. Well, folks, tonight's specialty camera is brought to you by...
And they keep telling my man, shut up, yo. God damn, Michael Cole.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System.
What is this?
There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna. Citizens are advised to stay indoors as emergency services assess the scale of impacted areas. Please stand by and await further instructions.
Gears of War. I'm done. I'm fucking done, yo. I'm done, yo. Yo.
I still never played you. I heard it's a great game. I still never played it anyway. So it's like, I don't understand. For sure. I'm not the right fan. Oh, man. We didn't even know this one out.
Will Royce Keys get a pop, yo?
If that isn't an intimidating sight. Jacob Fatu, the heavy for the OTC, Roman Reigns, who I guarantee you, with his match tomorrow night versus Seth Rollins for the world title, is looking on to see how the bloodline fares in this six-man tag match.
You should have watched. First time
If I
too.
was a betting man, I believe that the bloodline will get along well in this tag match tonight because of Roman Reigns and that factor. But will this team get along? Big night for Royce Keys, the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. It is his first match at SummerSlam. Spoke to Royce earlier today, said he's never been more focused in his life. This is something he spent 20 years wishing and getting ready for.
Yeah, and nerves tend to get to a lot of superstars.
Sad,
And
yeah,
I
they're
think
sad,
that
yeah,
with
they're
Keys
gonna
tonight,
big
he
pop,
is a
you know.
no quizzes, no
He was a big shot. He thought he might go that quick when he was getting hit bad.
Let's not forget what Solo Sikoa accomplished last year at SummerSlam when he beat Jacob Fatu inside a steel cage. That is what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa is double trouble. Let's not forget that the fact that Solo Sikoa is the one man in the family who has point blank refused to rejoin the bloodline.
Told you LA get a pop. That's what I'm saying. I told him LA Knight to get a white dude. Any popular. They talking about Solo and I'm like, nah, they got skin color. Them in Minnesota.
LA Knight has been caught in this bloodline vortex for a number of years now. Not to mention his opportunity to try to get a title off Roman Reigns. This man, LA Knight, won the United States Championship back in 2024 here at SummerSlam against Logan Paul. Oh, and wait a minute, wasted little time to get this matchup underway, and this is going to be a chaotic brawl.
Yeah, it was never going to be a friendly, sporting affair. It's about who can get up first on their opponents and put them away.
LA Knight, though, would go on to lose the United States Championship back at WrestleMania to one Jacob Fatu.
Let's not forget that LA Knight was actually tagging with the bloodline just this WrestleMania a few months back against the Vision.
Yeah, before they were really formed into this bloodline once again, I would say.
Certainly, waters have gone a little murkier with the bloodline ever since.
Jimmy Uso over the top and taking out Keys and Knight. And now Solo Sikoa coming up from main event Jey Uso. And now Jey Uso with a right hand as well. And Jey Uso in Jacob Fatu is winning that duel.
You mentioned Solo Sikoa. There's the senton by Fatu. Solo has refused to go back to the family. Jacob Fatu said he's going to beat it into him.
So I think that's really interesting. Fatu and the Usos just a few months ago giving specific orders by Roman Reigns to bring Solo back to the family. They failed at that. Now let's say they fail again tonight to put away this trio. Heads may well roll in the bloodline.
Oh, and a cheap shot by Jey Uso. Hey, listen, for Solo Sikoa, he went out on a limb, practically begging LA Knight and Royce Keys to join forces to finally end the bloodline once and for all. And you gotta wonder if Royce Keys and LA Knight, for that matter, actually trust Solo Sikoa. I've talked about this at length on Monday Night Raw. LA Knight and this paranoia that has kicked in surrounding this years-long battle against the bloodline.
Is it really paranoia if it is years-long issues that have scuppered his chances of winning gold numerous times? Maybe it's not so much paranoia, it's just reality.
Well, did you ever think you'd see the day that and a cheap shot headbutt. Did you ever think you'd see the day when LA Knight was teaming with Solo Sikoa?
No, I never thought I would see that happen, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least for the duration of this matchup, so I get it. All these guys, Royce Keys, Solo Sikoa, and indeed LA Knight, are hyper-aware that they need to take the bloodline's power away before total domination of the industry happens once again.
Jacob Fatu was brought into WWE by that man that he's beating the hell out of right now, Solo Sikoa. And Fatu going to back it up. Days of the late, great Umaga. Trash-talking Keys and Knight as well. Covered by Jacob. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Sikoa.
Back talk aplenty. Jacob Fatu is a man who is simply uncontrollable as we take a full look at that running hip attack right to the cranium of Solo Sikoa, and there's one on the kisser of LA Knight for good measure. Cannot drop your guard around the Samoan werewolf.
No love loss with Knight and Fatu. And that slight little maneuver to the corner has allowed Solo Sikoa to try to fight back in this match. Jacob, oh, what a collision. Both men down in the middle of the ring.
Sikoa needs this tag in the worst way. The monster Royce Keys on the outside looks fresh as a daisy. And you know he wants into this firefight.
Jacob will make the tag, and Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Royce Keys now going at it. Keys, who burst on the scene, mentioned earlier, winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
What a frame Royce Keys has, and he's using it to full effect. Big Jim now in a world of hurt.
Keys now sending Jim, nope, reversal. Keys into the corner. Explodes out of there with a clothesline. And now looking to power Jimmy Uso up. He's showing off here. Oh, world's strongest slam delivered.
Right in front of Mark Henry, looking on too. He must be impressed.
And now a pop-up powerbomb.
Ultimate spine buster just flattening Jey Uso.
And now Royce Keys, the southpaw, unloading with the left hand. Keys blasting Jacob off the apron.
Royce Keys ready to fight anyone at this point.
Yeah, but again, the distraction allows Jimmy Uso now to take control.
And that chaos in tag action is something that Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso especially are highly accustomed to, thriving in that fog.
Keys had things going his way after that spine buster, but an interference and a distraction has allowed Jimmy Uso to take control.
Oh, he's got 5 bodies drop right now, although Keys back to his feet rapidly.
And the big man going to climb up to the second rope. What does Keys have in mind here?
I mean, he can do whatever he wants power-wise from the most freakish of angles, and I would not want to be Jimmy Uso right now.
Trying to power Jimmy up. Jimmy trying to
Get
counter.
him up.
Trying to shift his balance.
So difficult to do on an unstable base on the ropes, but if anyone can, Royce Keys can.
Oh, he can. Oh, and he turns it into an avalanche slam. Royce Keys somehow pulled that off.
Royce, top choice power slam. Now LA Knight on the apron, looking to make a tag. Oh, look at this, LA Knight now, exploding into the ring. Knight going to work on Jey Uso. Reversal, Jey sent into the ropes. LA Knight now, scoop slam, LA Knight. LA Knight simply enjoying this a little too much. This is cathartic. This is Kavorka. And a big boot right to the face of Jacob Fatu. LA Knight has been waiting for this. For the BFT. Jey Uso with a spear. A spear into the cover. Knight kicks out. Oh, I was going to say Roman Reigns would have been proud of that one from Jey Uso, but that kick out means there's too much left in the tank of the megastar. Not letting this one slip between his hands. Capacity crowd here tonight, US Bank Stadium, Minnesota. Six-man tag team action. LA Knight off the skier. In trouble in the center of the ring is Jey Uso now. Heads up toward the top rope. LA Knight back to his feet. Great agility by Knight. Superplex. There's that megaplex below. Look out! Jimmy Uso with an Uso splash. A referee losing control here. We got Bedlam in this one. Solo Sikoa with a spinning solo. Jacob Fatu. Down goes Solo with the impaler DDT. Uh-oh. Turn around, Jacob. Your old buddy. Your old running buddy. Royce Keys. Oh, spine buster. And now the fight spills outside the ring. Royce Keys tried for months
Oh, what a kick. Yo.
to stay away from a physical confrontation with his longtime friend Jacob Fatu. Oh, this looks bleak. Fatu now locked in the area. Royce Keys with a slam into the timekeeper's area. Confined that into a power slam at the last moment, and both men there may be completely wiped out of this one. And meanwhile, LA Knight from behind, scooping up Jey Uso, looking to put him away. Knight in a kick out of two. LA Knight misses wildly. Jey Uso with another spear. Another spear by Jey. Tag made. Jimmy's going up top. Sticking with the double whammy. The Uso special. Uso splash. Cover by Jimmy. Knight is still in this thing. There's a tingling in the loins of the megastar that just about allowed him to kick out, much to the shock of the Usos. What the hell do we have to do tonight to put megastars away? And they cannot understand referee Daryl Shama with the count there. The Usos thought it was three. I mean, it was a double bullseye from the Uso. That was perfection, and that historically has always worked. And now Jey Uso is the legal man, and they're calling for it. The Usos are calling for the 1D, the one and done. But Solo, Samoan spike. Jey doesn't realize what happened. Now he does. LA Knight, BFT,
Damn, look at LA Knight.
Yeah.
Hey. Say, don't forget about the LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not cooked, y'all. See? I told y'all I'm not cooked. So I was trying to tell y'all it wasn't over for me yet. So I'm not cooked. I'm totally not cooked.
It worked like a treat. The Spurs over the bloodline. They are going to have to go back to Roman Reigns, the OTC, and explain why they failed here tonight at SummerSlam. Well, this is the moment. Royce Keys averted disaster with that power slam to Jacob Fatu. And this is the moment. Jimmy Uso going to put this one to bed from the top rope.
No, it doesn't matter back in the Triple H. It's stupid.
And it should have been it, but the megastar had something stirring tonight to keep himself in this one. And the Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa. Jey Uso just realizing what happened. BFT from LA Knight and the victory. Meanwhile, in the ring wave, Solo Told you we needed to bring forces to join forces to bring the bloodline down.
Nice here, so rock. And I'm so Gene Gilly and I'm so super rock man. Yep, with so it's them with Michelle Kelly and Livingston. And I was like, I could hear. I was like, I could hear. She was good. She was kind of smelly. She really couldn't keep niggas hot. You ever heard she gonna pop out with a lady? She done the job.
Career killer, the ring general, Gunther. Looks to take
That's
out
the nigga Otis.
And Aldis's first
That's
match in
my
3
man,
years.
yeah. That's my man, nigga. I told you that's bomb number 2. He said, Daniel Craig, I'll take over. He said, I got you. I'll take it from here. Oh, I should play this song fucking again. This whole commercial again. Fucking run shit over there. Oh, even the EO look match, they gave him a long enough time. Hey man, we fight the full down.
My entrance. It's very similar to like the Ric Flair
To
strut,
decide if he's British or African.
but it's mine because I put my own twist on it.
I'm trying to eat
If
this.
anyone else did the entrance, it would be seen as like goofy or comical, but like it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm going to kill you. No friend.
You need to kill him, dude. What's wrong with y'all? Everybody keeps saying, we're gonna put bullets in this. What is wrong with y'all? What is this? I thought this was for the kids. They said it's for the Attitude Era. So we don't care about these kids. They said after John Cena left, that was it. That was the end. We're down going in the Attitude Era. 2.6. Suspect, man.
Back to his song one more time.
Hey, WWE in partnership with The General has crowned the Fan of the Year. And this fan is Junior Holdwin. Thank you for being a fan. The General, they give you a break on your car insurance when you need it most. Look at the Generals. The career killer. The man who has ended the careers of Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles, and tonight he wants to officially end the in-ring career of Nick Aldis.
So Gunther is a dominant wrestler, and he feels in his mind like the system has held him back. On the face of that system is Nick Aldis.
Yeah, a leave of absence is SmackDown general manager.
Alright, man. Okay, you already know about this shit, y'all. I take you way back in the time. We getting a bigger pop on this case. Oh, so sorry. This is a Caucasian man. This is the national treasure.
Let's go, Nick. You can't win this match. But come on, man.
It's not for a championship or anything, right? So why can't it? You might not go back as GM. You might have to go find a new GM. Like a movie short.
I'll get to that in a second, Michael Cole, but please, this is Nick Aldis making his WWE in-ring debut at SummerSlam to the biblical tunes of Oasis. It's every Englishman's dream.
I thought it was Oasis.
Biblical, I am mad for it, Michael Cole.
I've never heard your voice go that high. But what a reception for Nick Aldis here tonight. Who on the Chris Van Vliet podcast this week talked about the torturous pressure that is on him tonight. He was extremely emotional, saying he finally gets an opportunity and he doesn't want to let anyone down. That it might be my one shot here in WWE. He said I hadn't come to the
put me in a temporary contract.
I wasn't ready for the big time. He went on to beat Cody Rhodes for the NWA World title. He would beat the likes of Kurt Angle and AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy in his career. But tonight, all this with an uphill climb against Gunther.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. This is not Michael Scott taking off the suit and stepping in the ring. This is a world
He says it's Michael Scott, like it's
but I will
off
add the
the
fact
start,
that 3 years out of the ring and immediately stepping in at this level against arguably the best belt in the world in Gunther is potential suicide. Let's face it, at some point, ring rust can indeed become permanent, so these may be nervy early moments here for Nick Aldis.
Aldis under a lot of pressure against the ring general, Gunther, one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet today. If you're Aldis, what do you need to do to pull off a miracle?
Well, first of all, before anything else, you need to control that emotion. When I started out with Nick Aldis back in 2004, had my first ever in-ring match with Nick in a pub in front of 10 people. These are boyhood dreams
pub?
that are coming true.
A pub for 10 people. Okay. I guess that's like your hometown guy. Like, it's like you can't stand up. That means that Simon Miller should be happy, huh? And wrestling. Does it just be lagging? It's lagging after this match. I was switching the stream. Really messed me up looking at the damn screen.
We're dealing with technical difficulties, y'all. 1 second, he's switching the string.
Yes! Aldis with some rights to this chop. Lifted in the corner by Gunther, and it drops Aldis to his knees. I will tell you right now, getting back in the ring at this level, no warm-up matches whatsoever, no matches against lesser competitors to make sure your ring shots
Sparring partners, right?
Say that again?
Sparring partners.
It's not sparring partners, but even in training is one thing. Doing it, gain speed in front of a live paying audience, in front of TV cameras, get all the pressure. Sparring only does one so much.
And you're in the ring against a man who's a two-time world champion. He won the world
don't think so. That's fine.
Damian Priest here at SummerSlam 2 years ago. Aldis whipping Gunther into the corner now. And now Nick Aldis. Knee right to the spine. And Aldis showing some signs of life. And again, looking to lock in the King's Lynn Cloverleaf. That's a mouthful. And now Sleeper from Gunther.
Oh, this could be good night right now. This is usually the kiss of death when Gunther gets this locked in and rapidly now Aldis is fading.
Yeah, and Aldis ain't gonna no fade. Aldis is like 2 times bigger than Gunther.
Aldis down to one knee.
He's gonna look back up. Y'all gotta start clapping. Yup, clap, bring him back to life. Y'all know how it works. Bring him back to life. Bring him back to life.
Overwhelmed at this point. The referee taking a very close look, but Nick not ready to give it up quite yet.
Nick trying to make it to the ropes, and he drives Gunther head first into the top turnbuckle. And Aldis now with a little bit of an opportunity. The fans are on their feet. Aldis feeding off this crowd. And Gunther with a clothesline stops him in his tracks.
It's just a game-wrecking move. I don't care how big and tough you are. One shot.
Oh, that right hand will stop Gunther from making it to the top rope. And now, what does Nick Aldis have in mind?
Nick's having to fight this one out in the trenches.
And a superplex by Aldis. And Nick's got a chance. The official Dan Engler checking out both men.
Take another look at this back and forth action. Just a depleting clothesline there from the ring general, but replied with this superplex from Nick Aldis, and both men wiped out.
Do you still have a chance for the crowd
Do
here in
you
Minnesota?
still have
Directed
it?
to Aldis.
Okay, this has been stunning from Aldis. And Aldis now taking control.
I can't believe Aldis has stayed in the fight as long as he has. Gunther now with chops, trying to drive Aldis back to the ropes. Nick Aldis trying to show signs of life. Off the ropes now with a clothesline, dropping Gunther again. Nick Aldis fighting back.
Nick has the... Oh, just what I was about to say. Has the momentum snatched right back by the ring general.
And Aldis, and now outwitted Gunther there. Gunther back to his feet. Aldis as well, lifting Gunther up. Shades of Davey Boy with a running power slam. Hooks both legs. Gunther kicks at 2.
Yeah, Englishmen of a certain generation love that move more than any thanks, as you said, to Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Main eventer of SummerSlam 92, winning the Intercontinental Championship.
Travis dumb as shit. He said, "Can we blur out the program if Gunther does the pin?" Yeah. Yeah. That damn pin, yeah. God damn, yeah.
His sexual nature. His nature.
And struggling a bit, you would expect that in this high-stakes matchup. Elbow from the top. Shades of the Aldis of old.
And what a bullseye, and Gunther's in big trouble here. Nick Aldis may be about to pull off a miracle at SummerSlam.
How much does Nick have left? Can he dig down deep and put the ring general away? Elbow to the spine of Gunther, who's now writhing in pain.
Oh, this is the one thing Gunther did not envision happening here.
And here it comes.
Cloverleaf.
Cloverleaf, center of the ring. Aldis has won titles with this move. Gunther's in trouble. Gunther has nowhere to go. Can Aldis pull off a miracle? Oh, central of the ring and he's turned it over. And now Gunther, look at his face. Gunther may tap. Gunther may tap. How embarrassing this would be for the career killer. Complete humiliation to the bottom rope.
Oh, tantalizingly close, but Nick Aldis to pull off the biggest shock of the year.
Yeah, but Nick can't be disappointed here. He's got to get right back on the attack.
It's still there for the taking, Aldis.
Nick Aldis understands this could be his chance, his opportunity for one of the biggest upsets in WWE history. Gunther, though, will send Aldis into the turnbuckle. In the corner now, the sleeper in. The sleeper in now. Nice. Aldis turns it into a sleeper of his own. Gunther, though, creates separation off a suplex.
something wrong.
Baby, won't you let me look inside? Having technical difficulties again, y'all. So bear with us. Yeah, we're not allowed to see the Cloverleaf. We're not allowed to see like any of his major moves. ESPN is blocking him out on purpose.
Boldest trying to create space. Getting wrestled back to the mat by Gunther. Does Aldous have anything left? This time, Nick Aldis has to tap out.
Like, that was really just a showcase anyway. So whatever.
Travis said, let's all cross our fingers. I'm like, spirit bomb. Yo, try to create a spirit bomb.
Career killer. Killed another career
Yeah,
here
that's
tonight.
still
But what a performance by Nick Aldis.
Well, the face of Gunther really says it all. Gunther thought this was going to be a walk in the park, an exercise in humiliating his sometime GM Nick Aldis. It ended up being a fight for his life for the ring general and one.
It wasn't though. I think we're going to. I don't think it was a fight for the
Like, all this is for to prove that he could put on a show against Gunther. Gunther couldn't lose. Like, Gunther retired John Cena. How would he look losing to a dude that just came out of, yeah,
just came out
after
of
2
retirement.
years and never got a chance that they said he wasn't good enough. And now, you feel me? I got you. I got you, Holden. I got you.
fight.
Uh-huh.
Of the ring general and locked tight in the center of the ring. The hooks are in, and after a magnificent fight and effort from Nick Aldis, the seemingly inevitable happened. The tap out and victory for Gunther.
Music.
Oh, man.
Nick Aldis has absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about here tonight.
You still had it, but you're never gonna make it to WWE. You deserve it. What, getting choked out? What is this?
You still have it.
I
You
was about to
forgot
say,
it.
you deserve it. Cause I was like, you deserve what, getting choked out?
Donovan, the son of Nick Aldis, and of course the legendary Mickey James, his beautiful wife.
That's his wife? I know, Mickey. Yeah, I was today years old. I was today years old. I'm like, what? Hey, this is his wife?
Nick Aldis longed for this moment. He longed for this opportunity. He said, I'm not a victim. Success came to me early, and I wasn't ready for the spot. And
crowd wasn't ready for WWE.
Hey, did he really say all that part, or you just making up shit? He's like, damn, I never said I was never ready. Like, what? You piece of shit.
And now a lifelong dream has come true for Nick Aldis to be able to compete inside a ring in WWE.
The wait is over, and Club WWE is live now. Start earning rewards. Check out your exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on being the first to experience the epicenter of fandom.
I mean, if it's good paid, but then,
Club
like,
WWE.
that's not like, I don't think that's the same thing. It's like, it's more like a gift than here. First 500 people don't gotta pay the $99. So it's like, damn, yeah, that's awesome.
That shit, you should be giving shit away. If we
Yeah,
pay,
that's what I'm saying.
if we pay, you should be giving stuff away. I shouldn't have to go to an event and buy. I shouldn't have to buy tickets to do something. You should be giving me something. What do you give me for this $100? Nothing. You're not giving me anything. I get discounts.
Yeah. So I get benefits.
I spent $100 for a coupon book.
Yeah, because it's $100 a month, right? Not $100
No,
a year.
$100 a year.
Okay.
So it's probably $10 a month.
Wow, now I gotta see more benefits they offer for that.
No, it's nothing. Yeah, see that you get nothing. They gave you access to like a John Cena collection, or like some of the places if he didn't visit. So like how they would have made the shirt look and all that stuff. But I don't know if you get like a discount on the, you feel me, stuff. So it's like, well,
Yeah, I think you get some tickets you get discounted, but it's not like every ticket.
Not even
Like, I would
this-
need any
what I'm
tickets
saying
that
is-
y'all have, I should get
what I'm
discounted.
saying is that John Cena was supposed like places he didn't go to. I think it was one in Los Angeles he didn't go to, right? Or one, he went there and I don't know something. Let's go San Diego, let's say, right? So he had like a Chargers like color. You know, he was doing the colors for all the different cities he was going to and all that when he was going on his last tour. They do that for the John Cena collection for cities he didn't go to. How it would look as far as if he put it under your colors and all that. Like if it was Baltimore, he probably did it in Ravens colors or something, Orioles colors, yes. But I don't know if they give a discount on the clothing. You get access to that by yourself, but I don't even think you get a discount. Is what I'm saying. Like I think the clothing is still the same amount of price a week for a shirt.
Yeah, it's not like I get 25% off
No.
on the jersey.
I think the shirt's still $35 or whatever the hell it would be.
Well, if anybody knows if that's the truth or not, let us know in the comments. That's where I need to understand it.
Don't worry, kid. We've got full strength.
It's like having a tag team partner that always has your back.
Everything okay up there?
Hey, Google. Turn on
There's
it.
no match for Wi-Fi this smart.
It's about to start.
Xfinity. Imagine that.
This is most wireless networks, packed with all sorts of people doing all sorts of things. And this is FirstNet, a clear wireless link built with and for first responders. Because a network that's not just for anyone, helps everyone. FirstNet, built with AT&T, dedicated to first responders.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some have visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
We're doing our best to make sure every Whopper is your best Whopper, but we know mistakes happen and we're here to make it right. If your Whopper isn't made your way, we'll remake your Whopper on the spot, and your next one's
comes free. That's the Whopper guarantee. Because there's a new kid, and it's you.
Here's our merch. Link is in the description of the video and the channel. Watch along schedule. We do this all the time. Come on over here, subscribe to the channel, get your access if needed, especially before we get monetized. We appreciate you for helping us out. Other shows we have, and our sister channel, Got the Damn Fence. Please drop a like on this video, pretty please, so that we get into the algorithm and help us out. And also subscribe if you're new and hit notification bell. We may have I think we're having a review show this week, Monday afternoon, but we might do tomorrow afternoon. I want to see what time the show ends tonight, so I can gauge what time it'll end tomorrow, so we can see what time we need to do the show. So just had your notifications hit and all the notification bell hit, so you're notified of when we do drop the video. But it'll either be tomorrow late evening or Monday early evening, late afternoon. So, and we'll be also streaming AAA this evening after SummerSlam Night 1. So join us through that as well. Latino Heat. Oh, Michael Chandler. That didn't know he was broken. Waiting for it. Here we go. Brimo. It's not that loud in there. It is not that loud in there. Na 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 na.
to the SmackDown roster with complete dominance and control. Of course, their crowning achievement being grabbing tag team gold a couple of weeks ago from two of their opponents tonight. Brie Bella and May.
Ding, 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 ding. We about to start out of a damn.
Oh, that was Triple H's daughter singing the national anthem.
Whoa.
Providing all the stats for this great SummerSlam weekend.
So the question for me, Cole, is this. Right off the bat, the entire methodology of facial influence, the reason they've had all this success over the past couple of years, and indeed on SmackDown, has been the numbers game, the 3-on-1, the 3-on-2 situations. Now, the return of Nikki Bella has completely neutralized that. Can they get the job done? But the numbers game is
NXT North American champion, NXT tag champ as well, and now the current women's tag team champion. In there against the Hall of Fame, Brie Bella, former Divas champion in her own right, looking for her first win ever at SummerSlam.
Yeah, we got a bit of twin magic back in action here in the women's division, and we're going heavy early.
And now the yes kicks being delivered by Brie. It'll be interesting to see how Nikki
So it said,
fares with
Triple H. Yeah, I didn't think she outlined Triple H. Vaughn Evelyn Levesque, the daughter of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, made her WWE television debut. It was Vaughn Evelyn Levesque. They probably should have said who would have been so.
Side of Laney Reed. I'm liking everything I'm seeing. Somebody who takes the orders, follows them to a T, and executes. And this facial influence trio is really cooking.
And Brie trying to fight out of the corner. Elbow well placed to Reed. And a shot to Paige as well. I should say to JC as well, as she needs to make a tag to Paige. And now comes in outside the ring is Reed. And Brie Bella with an opportunity to make a tag.
Yeah, that was crucial movement there from Brie Bella, but is there enough left in the tank to make it over to either Nikki or to Paige? And that was a strong move there by Laney Reed.
A great move by Laney to get back into the ring and prevent Brie from making a tag.
Taking the right angle at the right time. And you can tell facial influence, I think, at one point wanted Nikki Bella in the ring. Presumably a little ring rust after that injury, and they may not want her in right now. She's fresh, Laney's down, and this is a pivotal moment.
And here comes Nikki Bella exploding out of the corner. Couple of clotheslines now to Laney Reed. Nikki trying to drag her sister, Nikki, back to her feet. Not quite sure what the Bellas are cooking up here.
There's a plan in hand. Can the plan be pulled off?
Uh-oh. Intercepted is free. They were going for a double team. Lady Reed now with a slip underneath. Roll through now. Oh, and a running knee by Lady Reed. Tag made to the other half of the tag team champion, Fallon Henley.
Reed receipt there right to the jaw of Nikki Bella. And, oh, we've seen this before, Cole.
A double team by the tag champs. Cover, hook of the leg, and Paige breaks it up.
And that was game over. If not for Paige right there. It's a move they've used several times. It's beat down. And this one's breaking down in a bad way.
Yeah, Fallon Henley right to the neck of Paige. And now Bree back into the ring. Well, that kick to Reed. JC Jane now. Sends Bree. No, Jane sent outside the ring.
Just nimble footwork there for Brie Bella.
What a move by Fallon Henley. There are bodies everywhere.
Oh, Michael Cole.
And Henley mocking the Bellas.
Ride 'em, cowgirl.
And now Henley. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, what a collision. Both women down.
Yeah, both had the same idea. One big swinging shot connected to two jaws.
JC Jane wants to make a tag. And she does. JC Jane is legal.
Yeah, this match is right for the pickings right now, but Paige just about saving Nikki Bella and perhaps making a tag at the same time.
Yeah, she did. Up over the top. Sunset flip into a winning combination. Shoulders down. Kick out now by Jane. And Fallon Henley causing a distraction.
She was after the tag of
Bang! JC Jane into the cover. Off the rolling encore for the win.
Let's go.
Well, what a chaotic matchup. We asked in the early goings, could fatal influence still dominate without the numerical advantage? And on the evidence before us, the answer is a resounding yes.
A force to be reckoned with. The future of the women's division on Friday Night SmackDown.
Oh, this is the moment JC Jane in the early goings took out Brie Bella. This is when things started breaking down towards the end. Paige saving Nikki Bella, tagging herself in the process and coming close in to scoring a major victory over the newcomer's fatal influence, but it was all to be denied. One rolling encore was the kiss of death to the opponent of all before JC Jane had a major win on their SummerSlam debut.
Brie Bella talked a lot about not wanting to go forward at WrestleMania with the injury to her sister Nikki until she found out. Oh! What the?
Well, the Palace taking that loss badly, and all the blame being laid at the feet of Paige.
Wait a minute. Paige is a woman that came to Brie Bella's aid when her sister got injured at WrestleMania. They go on to win the tag team titles together. And Nikki knows damn well that Paige has suffered from a series of neck injuries.
Surgically repaired neck that once ended the career of Paige, and it might be about to get an action replay.
What is this all about? Is it jealousy over what happened at WrestleMania?
You lose, there has to be consequences, Cole. That is the Palace mental.
I don't think this is just about a loss tonight. This has to go deeper than that. These three women were as close as sisters. Paige bailed Brie out at WrestleMania. And now they pulled this stunt at SummerSlam.
But the real Palace are back.
Javon, Xfinity Dream Matchup, Legend vs. Superstar.
Who you got?
I gotta go over 50.
I'm going with the dead man.
This is a dream matchup.
You ready?
Let's get to it.
Can you imagine the Hell in a Cell match that these two would actually put on?
Legendary.
Legendary. Yeah, this one might be a classic. Play the matchups you've always dreamt of with Xfinity. Xfinity, imagine that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they're watching SummerSlam all over the world, including in Hamburg, Germany tonight. Dublin, Ireland. Imagine what that party must be like.
New Guinness is getting sank right there in Dublin.
Mexico City, Mexico, enjoying SummerSlam. How about down under in Australia? Melbourne is partying tonight. And in South America, Colombia, enjoying SummerSlam.
This September, the biggest spectacle in
Yeah.
into an unforgettable two-night event.
This is Triple Mania.
Due to overwhelming demand, Night 1 live at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
This is Lucha Libre.
While Night 2 is live at the Arena CDMX in Mexico City. It's the first ever two-night Triple Mania, September 11th and September 13th. Tickets on sale for Las Vegas August 4.
Triple Mania Night 1 will now take place at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Pre-sales start Monday, August 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Tickets go on sale to the general public Tuesday, August 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific time via Access.com. All Triple Mania Elixir buyers will be contacted for the new seats at MGM
Yeah, Triple Mania.
in Las Vegas.
Let's go.
Cody Rhodes on your left, the WWE Champion CM Punk on your right. They meet for the undisputed WWE title live next.
America, baby!
This is what dreams are made of.
When you have the smartest Wi-Fi from Xfinity, your home is the main event.
WWE.
A network so smart, it boosts the Wi-Fi to devices that need it most.
Don't worry, kid. We've got full strength.
It's like having a tag team partner that always has your back.
Everything okay up there?
There's no match for Wi-Fi this smart.
It's about to start.
Xfinity. Imagine that.
This is most wireless networks, packed with all sorts of people doing all sorts of things. And this is FirstNet, a clear wireless line built with and for first responders. Because a network that's not just for anyone, helps everyone. FirstNet, built with AT&T, dedicated to first responders.
We're doing our best to make sure every Whopper is your best Whopper. But we know mistakes happen, and we're here to make it right. If your Whopper isn't made your way, we'll remake your Whopper on the spot. And your next one's free. That's the Whopper guarantee. Because there's a new kid, and it's you.
Drive Time makes it easy to buy a car.
Yeah, already approved. That was easy.
Yep, and you can even customize your own terms on every car.
Oh, there's a little slider thing. I can change my down payment?
Yeah, and we have lots of cars under 15 grand.
I've never had this kind of power. Lower! Lowest down option. Low monthly payment option. I'm making my own deal on all these cars.
Welcome to Car Buying Made Easy. This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
With CalSheet, you can make predictions on anything.
Predictions. I'm the special one. I see things before they happen. This shot of crosswalk. Midfield crossing to heaven. You see him? On the way home, he will get caught in the rain, and then his girlfriend will leave him. But he keeps the dog.
When curiosity strikes about the everyday lives of your family, we're here with answers
ordinary Tuesday night. We were there. At this table. America's table.
I was recording the Seven Psalms album. And I started experiencing hearing loss in my left ear. I had no idea how performing live could be done. It took me years to play with musicians again. The Lord is much near. The Lord is the earth I run. It's the most extraordinary tours I've done.
The coat has arrived. The greatest cash backer of all time. Let's talk about it.
You can't just crown yourself. You gotta earn that title.
I do earn 1.5% cash back on my lemon pepper stuff.
Cute. I earn cash back on glitter because cash back should sparkle.
But I've got the spark. I got the bling too.
That's your comeback.
But that's my cash back. This ain't over.
Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back?
Hey, Chase Freedom is the official credit card of SummerSlam. Well, how about the 40th annual Survivor Series coming to Dyken Park? The Icebox, home of the Houston Astros in Houston, Texas, on Saturday, November 28th, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Tickets on sale this Friday, August 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central via Ticketmaster. Visit WWE.com/events now to register to be the first to receive pre-sale information for Survivor Series War Games. Well, so much more to come here on SummerSlam Saturday. And SummerSlam is presented by Gears of War E-Day. Pre-order and get open beta early access starting August 6th. Also by Wingstop. Made to order. Always fresh. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. And by Chase Freedom, the official credit card of SummerSlam.
You're the American war hero. I've been tasked with finding the greatest fighters on Earth.
Street Fighter only theaters October 16. Rated PG-13.
Thank you. Man, really, thank you.
Here in WWE.
Let's see with this poll. Who they pick?
This one's going to be spicy.
Not a hint of a smirk or a smile between them. Maximum tension in both.
I'm the coat. I don't know. He be on. He was even on ESPN. I don't know what the fuck. Something going on. He's saying some shit going on that side. I wouldn't be surprised. It's WWE. They're not a good product anymore. It's not a product you're like, oh my god, I expect the perfection out of them. They're not ran by Vince anymore. He used to do that. He used to be like, yo, no, I want my shit
Get this shit
perfect.
work.
Yeah.
There's no excuses. I won't accept any excuse.
But I give the best for the people.
Because they're
Whether it be a show, if the show must go on, it's like, he looked at it like it was a show for the people. They come in here to do my stuff.
Yeah, he's like, they're why we have a business. They're why all y'all people get paid.
TKO now don't do that. They already expect us to do it because of the name of wrestling.
If you're not the product of shit, I'm not that pressed. I can go back and not watch wrestling and if it comes down to it. I ain't that pressed. I ain't that thirsty either.
Alright, I'll be back. Yo, I hate when it's not the first time something happened in the night, right? When it's like it's been doing that for the whole night, like the whole Netflix thing going down.
Has taken precedence between these two.
And so we're going on again right now.
These
So
two
one person has been in the whole time, like what happened?
singles matches in their career, but this is by far the one with the biggest, the one with the highest of stakes. Their first one-on-one match in 18 years. Here tonight.
That neither man resembles who they were back then 18 years ago. Both have gone on such arduous journeys.
Like either way, like damn, bro. What's up? It's messing up. Technical difficulty. I don't know what happened.
Why we watch, isn't it, Cole, for these moments to the absolute going down.
And Rhodes and Punk now exchanging chops in the early going of this matchup. Let's go with CM Punk. How does he keep the title tonight, Wade?
I knew you were going to ask me this. I've been trying to come up with an answer all day. I don't have one. Both of these two are so evenly matched. Physically, competitively, the best I've got is this. The mind games of CM Punk have unraveled many a competitor, and it may be the key to success against Cody tonight.
Here's an issue. You saw Cody Rhodes immediately go to his left arm. Punk realizes he may be hurt, and now Punk is attacking that arm.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to happen when you've got an opponent rattled, and then you've got a bullseye like that. Go after it, and you know full well that Punk has such a deep technical knowledge of this game. He is immediately laser focused in on what's going to damage that shoulder the most.
Yeah, hammerlock applied now to Cody. Cody trying to fight out of this, able to switch to behind, and now into years ago here at SummerSlam, actually 3 years ago, beat Brock Lesnar at this event. Last year, he beat John Cena. Cody's been on a roll at SummerSlam.
Well, Cody's been on a career roll for the past 3 or so years. It's an all-timer, historic run that may well never be matched. But can he pull it out again? Eventually, you run out of good fortune in these big moments, and tonight could be that night for Cody.
Yeah, Punk trying to get a very bad taste out of his mouth here tonight from last year's SummerSlam. The night that he beat Gunther to win the World Championship and just minutes later would lose in the ruse of the century when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank. Cody with a side headlock applied.
And you can see how intense this start has been from both men. No one's taken the big swing quite yet. It's a feeling out moment knowing full well that one mistake will give your opponent such an advantage, and when the margins are so small between these two, that could be the killer.
Back twice in his career, Punk was cashed in here at SummerSlam. And now, is this the pace that, as you mentioned, did you expect it to start this way?
100%. Look, everyone wants to go all guns blazing, hit their biggest moves right from the off. You just cannot do that against an opponent as dangerous as Cody or as Punk. You have to play it carefully.
Punk, who won the championship in early July. Surprise entrant against Sami Zayn on Monday Night Raw in Punk's hometown of Chicago. Something that really sent Sami Zayn off the deep end. He's got an opportunity tomorrow night at SummerSlam Sunday in that #1 contenders match against Finn Balor.
Yeah, there's simply no slowing down if you're the champion at this level. Regardless of who wins tonight, they're going to be straight in a firefight. Come SummerSlam Sunday, they will know their opponent at the end of the day.
Punk with a well-placed kick to the toe of his boot to the injured arm of Rhodes. Punk continues to wear Cody down, just like a doctor, a surgeon, precision to the attack on Rhodes.
I mean, you mentioned the 20-plus year career of CM Punk right here in WWE. He's fought so many opponents, been in so many live match situations that he knows full well exactly how to decimate an opponent once they show a little weakness.
Again, continuing to make Rhodes suffer. Cody realizing he's got to try to get out of this. That's a sweet move as he sends Punk through the ropes to the floor.
He's going to shake off that shoulder. It's done some real damage to Cody, and there's a mental element to that as well as the physical element. And Cody's going to figure out what part of my moveset can I actually pull off against Punk at this point.
Knee right to the face of Punk. And Cody Rhodes, what's he thinking about here? Cody now, suicide dive, driving Punk to the floor.
That was a high-risk move for Cody, and it paid off. One move from
No,
Punk there.
rocking over.
It was easy conquering. Thankfully for him, a nice connection and an upper hand regain.
Yeah, Cody's back in the ring to break the count. He understands he's got to pin or submit the champion to win the title. Champion's advantage here tonight. And now Punk driven into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area.
Cody wants no part of a count out against CM Punk. Wants to win that championship. Needs to happen in the ring.
Well, if he wants to call himself QB1, he has to hold the title. It drives Cody Rhodes. Punk now off the barricade with that flying clothesline.
Well, it's killing two birds with one stone for Cody Rhodes. He needs to get the monkey of CM Punk off his back. That ghost that's haunting him. The fact that despite his time on top, despite the fact that he's beaten everybody, he still has to do it to CM Punk.
And Punk gonna work his way to the top rope. Cody Rhodes still favoring his left arm, and Punk goes right to work on the arm of Rhodes.
Punk is just looking physically so good, maybe shaking out that left knee a little. I don't want to curse him too early, but physically, CM Punk is absolutely on point right now. Perhaps the best shape of his entire career.
Yeah, we talked on the Countdown show a lot about the shape that Punk is in. Here's the cover. Best shape that he's ever been in. Says it's not only helped his strength, but his cardiovascular makeup as well. The stamina has improved.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, when you're a younger competitor, you can get away at times with not being in perfect shape. Punk's to the point of his career right now that physically everything has to be firing the right way in order for him to continue as the best.
Especially as you get older.
Yeah, 100%. Those are the moments that the body breaks down quickly. Those are the moments that the weaknesses.
Oh, Cody buckled there as Punk came down hard.
I mean, it was a tiny little tweak earlier, and immediately you could see Punk was trying to hide it from Cody, but there's no hiding that one. I don't know if Cody's noticed or not, but if he has...
Oh, and a running knee.
Both men have a bullseye.
And Punk, you have to wonder if that affected him there. Both men now dinged up. Went for the running bulldog. Cody Rhodes able to counter. Now Cody turns his focus on the left knee of Punk. And Cody Rhodes now has an opening.
Okay, so you can hide pain to an extent, but when it's completely hampering your movement, there's simply no shifting it away from the gaze of your opponent.
So would you rather have a bad knee or a bad arm?
I mean, I would absolutely take a bad arm over a bad knee. Once your movement is gone, the bad knee of CM Punk, now you can't even get to your feet, you can't throw a punch, you can't dodge maneuvers. I'll take a bad shoulder every time over that.
And Cody Rhodes trying to feed off his adrenaline here. Punk, though, lifting Rhodes up, and again, the knee may have been an issue. Couldn't put him in position for the GTS. And Rhodes attacking once again, leaving it. Dragon Lace takedown by Cody Rhodes. That Dragon Screw taking Punk right to the mat.
So power moves now may be out of the question for CM Punk. So are his high-speed, high-flying moves. You question what else does he have in his arsenal aside from some technical submissions, which may be the only path to victory if that knee is as bad as it looks.
Well, Cody has used the figure 4 in the past. Punk is dragged into the corner. Now he's fighting out of this, and the champion realizes he's on the ropes now.
Yeah, and this is the kind of time if you're Cody Rhodes, you take a few shots to the back knowing full well that one shot to Punk's knee is worth the damage you are going to absorb.
Because again, if you can't plant on the knee, it takes the go to sleep completely out of the equation.
Yeah, the high knee in the corner, the top rope elbow drop. I mean, you really start to struggle to see what Punk can connect with once you realize how limited his movement is at this point.
This has been very physical since the beginning between these two very proud individuals, proud champions. And again, right to the leg. Did you see the way it buckled? Punk screaming in pain. And Cody showing a very vicious and aggressive side here.
Well, this is what you need to do at the top. How many people have been vicious and relentless against Cody Rhodes in the past? It's payback time now to one of his opponents. But especially with that gold sitting in the corner that Cody has made his own over the past several years, he wants that back in the worst one.
And we've said it at the top of this matchup. Cody's words, I need to beat you. Anything he can do to win the championship tonight. And Punk now, right hands, a kick to the face of Cody, who's just trying to hang on. Remember, Cody only really has use of one arm. Exhaustion could be setting in now. Punk with Cody up for the go to sleep, but Cody elbows to the face.
Yeah, it was a slow lift thanks to that knee, and that allowed... Oh, God, nice! Well, I did not see that coming. That was Punk perhaps attempting a drop kick there, and Rhodes one leg up, the other leg not cooperating.
Rhodes is going for the disaster kick, and Punk intercepted.
Take another look at that. It was a unique retort from CM Punk. Just as Cody goes in for the kill there, you're right. It was like a flying big boom. Effectively, and Punk is feeling this now.
Yeah, there's the bulldog to Rhodes. And now Punk back to his feet. Battling Rhodes on one leg at this point. And power slam to Rhodes.
But every move is taking a ton out of CM Punk. And again, you want to try and stack offense. To do that, you need to move quickly. And that is not an option at the moment for CM Punk.
And now you talked about this. The injured knee perhaps taking the elbow out of play. And Punk, he took a long time trying to make it to the top rope.
Yeah, that was 2 or 3 times as long as CM Punk normally takes climbing those ropes. Hence why Cody is able to bounce up so quickly and get back on the attack.
And now Cody, top rope, trying to lift the champion up. Critical moment perhaps in this match. Body shot by Punk.
Well, both men physically hampered and both men stood in a perilous position here. Somebody's getting an ugly landing, and it looks like fortune has favored CM Punk.
How much does Punk have left? The undisputed WWE champion looking to regroup, bad leg and all.
Well, the climb path is done, but the execution from up here could be the moment.
Trying to plant his injured left leg. Top rope now for Punk. Elbow to the chest. Cover to retain.
quick lift from Punk and a quick knee to the jaw would have ended it, but that left leg of his, that's got Cody Cutter. Cutter for the championship. Punk survives. Well, both men now in the space of the last 30 or so seconds with very, very late kickouts here from offense. The frustration starting to get to Cody now. Cody has to keep his head in the game here.
Well, Cody has done such a great job in the last few years of his career of staying under control. It's one of the reasons he's been so successful. He can't get caught up on it. Disaster kick this time by Rose. Punk collapses to the canvas. Cody shoots the half. Hooks the leg. It's enough. Oh, and a kick out by Punk at 2.
As you talk about Cody Rhodes staying in control over the past few years, you're absolutely right, but nobody can get under competitor's skin quite like CM Punk. And we've seen Cody rattle the past couple of weeks.
You see how Cody pulled down the knee pad of Punk to deliver the strikes to the bone, to the knee of the champion.
Yeah, there's a visceral feeling when there's no pad covering that knee and it takes a blow.
Cody up now to the top rope. Super! Cody Cutter. Punk is still in it. And now doubt has started to creep in on the challenger here.
Yeah, well, take another look at this. A sweeter shot you will not see from Cody Rhodes. Twisting, contorting in midair, and still connecting to perfection. That was astoundingly good. Like a heat-seeking missile, Cody Rhodes there. But here, in recent years, is how Punk has beaten people. That constant kicking out when it looks like it's over frustrates people to their doom.
For Cody Rhodes, don't get frustrated. Stay the course. Punk back to his one leg. Cody looking for crossroads. Punk drops down, catches Cody with the bad leg.
Yeah, normally a kick to the head. He aimed it right at that left shoulder of Cody.
And here it comes. Looking for a figure 4. Punk drives Cody into the corner. Punk now from behind. Scoops Cody up. Shoulders down. Near fall. Cody fights through. Punk now with Cody up on his shoulders. Shoulders. Oh, got caught. Cody caught it. And Rhodes now. Figure 4.
Oh, the perfect reversal, the perfect time, and the champ is in agony.
Bad leg and all. Cody Rhodes worked this entire matchup to put this hold onto Punk, who's screaming and writhing in pain.
I don't know if I've ever heard CM Punk make a noise like that before. Can he block it out?
And Cody with the sweaty right hands to the champion. Will Punk tap? Will he give up? Will Cody become a 4-time WWE champion tonight?
Cody bridging up, increasing the leverage on that left leg of CM Punk.
Punk trying to fight out of it. Trying to feed off the fans here in Minnesota. Critical point of the matchup. Center of the ring. Punk trying to roll to his belly and slips it. He switches now.
The pressure all on Cody Rhodes there.
And Punk rolls to the ropes and forces a break, but has the damage been done? Punk surviving there, by able to flip onto his belly.
I mean, that was a long, long time, and a master of the figure 4 leg lock, Cody Rhodes, applying maximum pressure on Punk. But how stubborn, how bloody-minded is CM Punk? And Cody's going for it again.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes understands he's got a wounded champion here. Oh, up by Punk though. Punk with the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice now. Locked in. Punk's bread and butter. His submission move. CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice in.
And that's the one move you do not really need your legs for, and it's locked inside. Cody's in big trouble.
Yeah, Cody needs to make it to the ropes to force a break, and he does. And Punk's got a 5 count to break here. And
Now, if Punk had a little more in the tank there, he could have dragged Cody to the middle of the ring before applying the Anaconda Vice. And even a kick from Punk is registering all the way up his body.
what a physical matchup between these two aggressive individuals tonight. Punk with a chop, drops Cody in the corner. And now CM Punk using his good knee to deliver the blows to the side of the head of Rhodes.
And you have to be completely unyielding this deep into a matchup when you're so badly hurt. Just remember what's at stake. WWE gold. Your seat above the top of this industry.
And Punk believes now
Joe made himself dizzy. Joe dizzied himself.
Cody Rhodes has nowhere to go. Nowhere near the bottom rope for any sort of break here.
Well, amazing chokehold locked in, and of course it's on that bad left shoulder of Cody's. Exacerbating the damage of this hold, and Cody may be fading.
And Cody trying to use his legs, and CM Punk shakes that off. Rhodes trying to do anything he can to force some sort of break here.
Punk cannot afford to let go here, but he has no choice.
And now Punk, jackknife cover on the challenger. Cody bridges out. Wow.
Into the crossroads. Cody for the title. Punk survives in 2.5. And did that just break the spirit of Cody Rhodes? Here is your home run. Beautiful reversal into the crossroads. And how many times has this been victorious? The QB1. Well, not tonight, not against the champ CM Punk.
Show respect by the capacity crowd here at US Bank Stadium in Minnesota for SummerSlam Saturday. The man who wants the WWE title for a 4th time in his career. Cody Rhodes against the 8-time world champion CM Punk.
And CM Punk seems to have no clue where he's at right now. Cannot defend himself.
Yeah, but can Cody put him away?
It takes a little something extra when you're in there at this level against the very best like CM Punk. The kind of moves that normally score victory just don't quite get you over the line anymore.
And now Cody Rhodes at the top rope. CM Punk trying to hang on, delivering a left hand to Cody. Now a back elbow to Rhodes. And the champion drops the challenger to the mat.
Yeah, desperate swing there from CM Punk, but it did work. And in the drop zone now, what the hell is Punk doing?
Punk from the top rope. You gotta be kidding me. A moonsault by Punk. Cover. And a kick out by Rhodes.
Well, Rhodes just about in the nick of time moved mostly out of the way. I think that knee caught the top of Cody's head, and that might be the only reason Cody Rhodes was able to kick out there.
Punk with a moonsault.
With one good leg too, and Cody got very lucky scrambling to the side just at the right moment there. And doesn't Punk know it?
We're deep into this matchup. Who's gonna dig down deep? Who's gonna survive? Who has the resilience in the heart and the stamina? Cover by Punk. Rhodes with the arm up again.
Two of the absolute best, just too stubborn to lose. That's where we're at right now.
This match could go all night. Just a classic battle between two gladiators. Press backhand by Punk. Went for the go-to-sleep. Cody able to land on his feet. Punk caught him with an axe handle to the face. Now Punk again with Cody. Up on his shoulders. Go-to-sleep. GTS. Night. But Punk injured the knee again.
Yeah, that was to the point of the jaw, and a tight pin here could be it.
Covered by Punk. Up to the leg. And Cody able to get the shoulder up. And this match continues.
Oh, God, so close to victory for Punk, and I'll tell you right now, that was not the sweetest pin of Punk's career. Let's take another look at this GTS. Now, first of all, due to the knee issue of Punk, takes a long time to crawl over to Cody, and then with the pin, it's not tightly stacked on the shoulders. I don't know if Punk has the power in that leg to manage to do so.
Yeah, Punk now outside the ring, looking over the ropes. He's going to use the Spanish announce table as he bounces Cody off the table. And now CM Punk. And you see the look in his eyes, and the aggressiveness and the viciousness of the champion. Rhodes is now stunned. And CM Punk now going to rip apart the Spanish announce table. And Punk now up on the table. Cody Rhodes is down.
Well, Punk knows he has to go for broke here. It has to be big. It's going to be ugly. And Cody's, oh no!
And Cody dropping the champion on the table. Spine first, and now Cody taking control.
The swipe of the legs is all it takes to turn this one around for Cody.
Oh my God, Cody Rhodes looking at the crossroads. Punk now, looking
40.
Cody wisely breaks the count. Robinson, I believe, was at 8.
Well, Cody could have potentially beat up Punk there with just keeping him on the outside of the ring. But of course, championship doesn't change hands. And
Now Cody ripping apart our table.
Cody can barely stand on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, you see the exhaustion that is set in on the challenger. The official, Charles Robinson, with some leeway in this championship match. Cody sending Punk back into the ring.
And Cody knows full well he has to get it done inside those ropes if he wants to go home with the gold tonight. A win itself is not enough.
Go to sleep on Punk. Again. Cover. Hook of the leg. Cody drops the rope again.
Oh, this is stunning again from CM Punk. And we talked earlier about the frustrations of Cody Rhodes. Now, this deep into the match, those frustrations are all CM Punk.
And again, they spill outside the ring, just feet away from us. Cody Rhodes looking up at me moments ago with almost like a blank look in his eyes as he collapses to the floor in front of me. CM Punk now the champion with Cody Rhodes trying to lift him back to his feet.
Both men dazed and confused at this point, trying to put together a cohesive strategy to put your opponent away. Nigh on impossible.
And now Punk with Cody Rhodes on the table. Cody Rhodes, I don't think has anything left here, Wade.
Well, if he does have anything left, it looks like CM Punk might be about to snuff it out. What is Punk cooking up?
Punk now back into the ring. That'll break the count from the official. CM Punk now trying to get some life back into his injured left leg. Is Punk going to climb to the top rope here?
Oh, God, he's got that look in his eye. He's got that crazed look.
Oh, my God. Punk up top. Cody on the table. CM Punk.
Both men might be about to get smoked here, Cole.
Punk from up top. Oh, nobody home. Punk crashing through the table. And here's the problem for Punk, Wade. Here's the problem for Punk. Punk landed feet first on the table, which means he injured the knee. The already hurt knee. Punk really banked it up when he came down on the table feet first.
A turn of speed from Cody at exactly the right moment, and CM Punk may have just fallen on his own sword.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Cody's got to get Punk. Now watch Punk. Punk landed on the bad knee, Wade. Punk landed on the bad knee.
Oh, man, I think he's wiped out both knees at this point in the match, Cole.
But Cody's got to get Punk back in the ring in order to win the championship.
Well, it's complete carnage here. Referee Charles Robinson is counting right now. He's given a lot of leeway in this one.
Punk may have a mistake. He may have a fractured patella.
The patella, thigh bone, spine.
Cody trying to drag the champion. Punk, I don't even know how. I don't even think Punk's awake here.
I mean, that is a heavy carcass to throw into the ring for a clearly exhausted Cody Rhodes.
Man,
But you will never get a better chance than this, Cody. Dig deep.
Wade, what a critical error by CM Punk when he came off the top rope and the way he landed on an already banged up and injured knee.
Well, you saw the idea from Punk. He was going to put that kill shot on Cody on the outside. It was so sweet until a millisecond.
Punk was afraid of the spot. He jumped the whole other knee. He jumped his right knee hit. We're talking about he hit the same knee. He holding his left knee and all. Like, he's afraid of the spot. Michael Cole tried to clean it up. He made a mistake when he jumped and he landed on the knee. You know, like that even the same leg.
Cody collapsing out of the shoulders of Punk.
About the worst place you could possibly collapse.
Does Punk have anything left in his bad leg to be able to plant for another GTS that he did moments ago? Cody from behind. Crossroads. Punk just, I think his momentum brought him out of the ring, but it doesn't even matter because there's no official.
I mean, looking at this right now, we're almost at the...
Oh my God,
Randy Orton.
Cody cleanly.
Referee now stirring and Punk can put this to bed relatively easily. And Punk, GTS to Rhodes, into the cover. CM Punk retains the title.
Alright, Cody versus match ain't over there. Our match is over there. They're about to do something about this.
What a matchup worthy of the WWE title. And a match that could have gone all night long was interrupted by the Apex Predator, who strikes Cody Rhodes. Victory for Punk, and here is where everything turned around. This October, don't miss the world's best fighters as they take the ring in one of the most anticipated movies of the year, Street Fighter, coming to theaters October 16th. So Cody going in for the Cody off the ropes, connecting inadvertently to referee Charles Robinson, wiped out temporarily. This is Cody throwing a crossroads, and CM Punk momentum carrying all the way out of the ring. Cody coming over the game plan out of nowhere, the man we haven't seen since that Punk to Cody at WrestleMania. Randy Orton striking for a vicious RKO center of the ring, unbeknownst to CM Punk. One more GTS was enough. Referee with the slowest count in history, hardly flogging, but it's enough to secure gold for CM Punk.
Played a hell of a match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes tonight. But in the end, CM Punk
How you like saying like
as the
taking
WWE
all in
champion.
yeah, I still work in the lab. Like that's what they say. Hey, I still get checked.
That is why these two men are at the very top of this industry.
Not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me? I'll come over there and smack them glasses straight off your face. There's not gonna be a 12-round war, I promise you that. He's not good enough. He can say whatever he wants. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven.
We're at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota tonight for SummerSlam Saturday after just an absolutely classic WWE Championship match between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes and the return tonight of none other
I'm like,
than
so
the
Cody is a face now against Randy? That doesn't work. Like, we already saw that with Randy last time, where they were cheering Randy instead of Cody.
Bodies of CM Punk, and especially Cody Rhodes feel right now. Never forget about Randy Orton.
Been quite the week. WWE Radio debuting Sirius XM channel 156. And not only do you get all the great talk shows and podcasts, you bring live play-by-play action of some of our premium live events, including SummerSlam, NXT's Vic Joseph and Booker T, calling all the action radio style.
Damn, Booker and them call them matches. So if you at least on the WWE radio, the NXT crew. That's cool as shit, yo.
Great job, Vic Joseph, Booker T. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now set for our main event. The ring is 5 tons. It's 20 feet tall. It has ended the careers of legends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's a look at Crypto.com.
Shut the fuck up again.
Not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me? I'll come over and smack them glasses straight off your face. You lost your mind.
This for the Welterweight Championship of the world.
There's not gonna be a 12-round war. I promise you that. He's not good enough.
He can say whatever he wants. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven.
When it comes to best in the world, I'm your vessel because millions chant my name and at you they chant, you can't wrestle.
And in the middle of his crushing, I got a genuine message from Phil. Never a more real thing said, which was like awesome.
In that moment, I had to do that to kind of center him and bring him into the moment. Because it was emotional for me, and I felt it needed to be emotional for him too.
Before you go, John,
Right in the middle of his moment, he gave me a very real and authentic moment. And it was very special.
TNAInspired.com. These collectible worlds are the perfect way to pay tribute, curse your enemies, or simply have a very nice, very evil day. 113,101 trillion dollar bills are available now at WWE Shop.com.
And of course, that is not legal tender.
Hey, guess what? Tomorrow night, SummerSlam Sunday, we get to call the human money on a pole match between Dominic Mysterio and Danhausen.
Stolen human monies on a pole that will be going back to their rightful owner, Dirty Dog.
And here's the rest of the card. Again, it starts tomorrow, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, here on the ESPN app. It's immediately following SummerSlam. We got the post show. Let's head over to Joe Test and the post show team.
Yeah, that audio fuck. So I say y'all be Vince cares too much about perfection.
The Titans' second clash, the great beast rose once more. A storm of 7 F5s brought the destroyer to his knees. And the conqueror reclaimed his mantle.
Get hit.
Don't forget, it is 1-1. Me and you, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar.
Hell in a cell.
As the Titans of old were once cast down, these monstrosities drag each
Undertaker brothers Kane. Here tonight, Brock Lesnar, Oba Femi will battle inside this structure, and look, Wade, at the tail of the tape.
Yeah, they are carbon copies of one another, of course. Oba with a massive experience differential compared to the huge career of Brock Lesnar, but these are two superheroes, supervillains clashing inside Hell in a Cell for our pleasure. SummerSlam, first time in Hell in a Cell, and oh yeah, the beast incarnate is going to be in there with you.
It is nearing 2 a.m. in Nigeria. That is where Obafemi's father, Nee, the rest of his family are watching here tonight to see if Obafemi can conquer the beast inside Hell in a Cell.
That's what he said. We talking about Over saying you look good, you good condition pause and all that. He said, yeah, he got that triangular V shape going on all now. I said, so you say he on the Batista right now and all? I said, you said just a little bit of juice like you said. He said, yo, just a pinch, bro. Yeah, took that little bit of juice, just a little bit, yo. Can't get greedy, folks. Just enough juice, yo. He's like, all right, I'm good. All right. I got a base now. This is what I can do. our thumbnail probably be over. He made it in the fucking SummerSlam. It's still night one and shit, but gotta take steps to it being a person of color and shit, you feel me? I don't know the country. I think it's a possibility. I really think they're going to move Trick up. I don't know how they're going to get the belt off of Trick and want to move him up to the next level. I really say he's running the belt or whatever.
Brock Lesnar has spent much of his life in Minnesota. At the University of Minnesota, he won the NCAA Division I Wrestling Championship. He'd go on to win a WWE title at 25 years old. He even tried out for the NFL's Minnesota Vikings here. And tonight, he does battle inside Hell in a Cell in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is just the second time in the history of SummerSlam we have had a Hell in a Cell match. Back in 2008, The Undertaker and Edge did battle inside Hell in a Cell. Speaking of The Undertaker, twice in his career, Wade, he was locked inside this structure with that man, Brock Lesnar. And both times, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, defeated the Phenom in the structure once known as the Devil's Playground.
Cole, this matchup is all about pain, endurance. You mentioned several of the accolades of Brock Lesnar. We know all about his WWE career, his UFC heavyweight championship. Brock Lesnar's life can be defined by the endurance of pain, and he is right at home inside Hell in a Cell.
No disqualifications, no countouts. You win via pinfall or submission.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Introducing first from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 302 pounds, the 2026 King of the Ring, Hoopa Femi.
Come on out, man. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul. Introducing the Beast of the Broctagon, weighing 303 pounds, fighting out of the University of Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There are no rules. You win via pinfall or submission. You can use the Hell in a Cell as a weapon. Again, for the first time in his career, Oba Femi will be locked inside this structure. We talked about pressure. We talked about nerves. Can Oba Femi harness that tonight, Wade, and somehow pull off this win over the Beast?
He needs to channel those nerves and somehow turn them into adrenaline, because acid dread is now kicking in the body of Oba Femi. There's nothing you can do in the Performance Center in Orlando that prepares you for this. There are no trial runs for Hell in a Cell. You just have to experience it. And Oba Femi, good luck.
In the Royal Rumble this year, Brock Lesnar eliminated Oba. Oba would beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Brock would return and clash in Italy to beat Oba Femi. The rubber match of sorts here tonight. Lesnar, Femi, locked inside Hell in a Cell. Senior official Chad Patton is only there for a pinfall count and perhaps a tap out. Paul Heyman staring through us here at the announce table. You have to wonder what's going running through his mind if his gravy train, Brock Lesnar, is defeated tonight by Obafemi.
I'll be very careful with your words, Mr. Cole.
And here we go. And Femi, right after Lesnar, beats him in the center of the ring, and he may have stunned Brock with that uppercut, and now the body shot, and the shoulders to the midsection, and Femi exploding here in the early going of the matchup.
God, just two juggernauts collided right from the off, and one of these two shortly is going to find out they're not quite as unstoppable as they thought they were.
It took 7 and 5 to Lesnar to beat Femi at Clash in Italy. Number 1, German suplex. Number 2, Obafemi taking a trip to where, Wade?
Suplex City.
Number 3 by Lesnar. Oh, and Ova bounced up. Back up to his feet after 3 Germans. And Brock Lesnar knocked out of the ring with the force of the ruler.
Oh my God! Nobody has bounced up from Suplex City like that and just shrugged it off.
And now Femi bringing the attack to Lesnar. He understands he's got to be aggressive early. He can't sit back. He's got to take the fight to Brock.
Oh, you give Brock Lesnar an inch, he takes a million miles. You have to fight tooth and nail to just get a foothold in the early going.
And now Femi bringing right into the step shoulder first by Lesnar.
God, the mass of humanity these two share, it is ridiculous. Up close and personal, it's like nothing else.
Brock Lesnar has been playing a number of mind games with Femi in recent weeks.
I don't think these two are the same species as the rest of us, Cole.
Yeah, indeed, is Lesnar now going for a suplex. Obafemi blocking, and he's going to turn it into one of his own. Brock Lesnar has talked a lot about the importance of the late, great Hall of Famer, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig from right here in Minnesota, what Mr. Perfect meant to the early career of Brock Lesnar. As Lesnar is driven out shoulder first into the steel steps. Lesnar was bred for this business. Tremendous amateur wrestler, burst on the scene, youngest WWE champion in history. But for Obafemi, he's just been doing this way for 4 years.
It just comes naturally to some people. We know Brock Lesnar is the ultimate global combat athlete, perhaps the greatest of all time, and will never be replicated. But if anyone's going to come close, Obafemi has the tool.
And Femi, understanding the importance of using weapons in this environment, sets up the table and drives Lesnar shoulder first into the table. And Obafemi is dominating right now, and I'm a bit shocked early on in what is taking place here.
We'll take another look at the extreme levels of physicality right off the bat, and Oba's done exactly what he had to do here. He's had to use his youthful exuberance, his power, his explosivity to completely swarm Brock and not let Brock use any veteran tactics to overwhelm him.
Was Brock expecting this early onslaught?
No, he was expecting the nerves to overcome Obafemi. You saw how long Brock took to come out here. He was letting Oba stand in the ring.
Bounced off Femi, and Lesnar again with another shot to the face, and Femi's down.
About the most treacherous environment a human being can find themselves in.
Lesnar stalking his opponent again, looking to hit Femi for a third time with those massive steel steps off the face of Femi.
Well, both men devastated already in this one. There really are no escape routes, no shortcuts, no excuses, and nowhere to hide from a flying steel steps coming directly at your forehead.
And now Lesnar will deliver the 4th German suplex of this match to Obafemi. You might notice, I'm not sure if we get a shot of the right side of Lesnar, but the welts have begun to form on Lesnar. The steps and the table, Lesnar's gone through a tremendous amount of punishment. The back as well of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, the welts on the skin are a tell, but the real damage is deeper beneath the surface. The internal damage to the muscles, the internal organs, the skeletal frame. That's what these guys are having to fight through, and guess what? It's not going to get any easier.
A 5th German suplex, and after each one, Obafemi writhing in a bit more pain. A true test for the ruler, the king of the ring tonight. Lesnar now focusing on the back of Femi. That steel chair echoing through the stadium.
Treachery everywhere you look inside. Hell bit for the referee.
Lesnar was so shocked at the loss to WrestleMania, we thought he had called it a career, only to return and beat Femi at Clash in Italy. And now Brock looking to defeat Oba in a matchup that he's made his own, Hell in a Cell. Another suplex delivered by Brock.
So Oba Femi is going to learn a lot about himself right now, just as we're all learning about Oba Femi every time he's on TV. Oba has never been in a position to have to endure this level of pain. We don't know how he's going to react. He doesn't know how he's going to react, but we do know how Brock reacts in that cell, and it's better than anyone else in history, and he's showing us that now.
And another suplex delivered to Oba Femi, this time onto the steel chairs. I mean, he's locked inside the ring with a beast, with a 10-time world champion, a 2-time Rumble winner, a king of the ring, a man who beat The Rock at SummerSlam in 2002 to win the WWE title, beat Cena in 2014 to win a world title.
Now, Brock Lesnar just looks right at home inside there.
And Lesnar now with Femi up on his shoulders, and Brock looking for his went for an F5. Oba Femi able to counter. Now up and down goes Lesnar.
Just seriously huge amounts of humanity being thrown around by both men like they are kids' toys. Make no mistake, most of us could not even lift Oba Femi or Brock Lesnar off their feet.
And Oba now trying to fight back in this matchup. Femi to his feet. Brock to his feet as well. Oba Femi meets him with a body shot. And another one by Femi.
Yeah, that was a wild swing by Brock, and it was easily blocked by Oba. And Brock may be hurt in a big way here. His endurance might be damaged.
And Oba Femi now, uppercut after uppercut. And Femi lifted off his feet by Lesnar. Lesnar picked him out of the air. Femi realizes he's in trouble. Brock could not get off the F5. And now Femi again, planting Lesnar. The power of Femi.
On the speed to go back on the attack and not cover.
And just tossing Lesnar across the ring. And Oba could be closing in on a massive win. That'll cement his legacy tonight.
It is absolutely absurd to see human beings with this level of strength.
Oba Femi now, lifting Brock Lesnar up onto his shoulders. Femi's got him in possession. Falls for brace. Femi.
What submission?
Brock kicked out.
No, it's just submission or pinfall.
And this is just Oba Femi throwing everything he's got. The way of the beast.
Oh, and Brock just sat up and looked Oba Femi in the eyes. And the self-doubt now, maybe creeping in on Femi. And Lesnar with Oba on his shoulders. F5.
Popping straight back up.
Lesnar with a second F5.
What the hell is going on?
The Beast with Oba up again. And Brock with a third F5. Cover by Lesnar. Oba somehow got the shoulder up, and now doubt may be creeping into the mind of the Beast.
Well, at this point in the match, a kick out and laughter after a fall from grace, and then a kick out after 3 F5s. Both men's psyches are completely shattered, and all bets are off.
But Brock is back to his feet.
He's back to his feet, but this is entirely new territory for the veteran Brock Lesnar.
As if Brock isn't dangerous enough to arm himself with a steel chair, bending it over the body of Femi.
If ridiculous amounts of violence were not enough to finish the job, what do? You turn up the dial even further. Brock Lesnar knows that better than anyone.
What is that? Brock is ripping the canvas apart. Brock Lesnar ripping the canvas apart.
There's a tactic in play here. I'm not sure what it is.
trying to rip into that protective covering. And there are the boards. There are the wooden boards that make up the ring. Lesnar is exposing the boards, ripping off that protective covering. Lesnar's out for blood.
I mean, that's a thin layer of padding over those boards, but what it does is spread out the impact of a landing that helps reduce injuries. That's gone, that's out the way, and this is a targeted attack by Brock Lesnar.
And Brock looking to use the exposed boards. Oh my goodness! Brock Lesnar! Lesnar! Tombstone pile driver! Do you realize what we just witnessed? Almost kicked out! Almost kicked out! Almost kicked out! On the tombstone!
Femi is not a human being.
How the hell is Femi standing? Lesnar looks like he's seen a ghost. Femi just knocked a chair out of Lesnar's head. But Femi falls from grace. Here's the cover. But Femi slays the beast. Here is your winner. Well, Wade, if this is the last time we've seen Brock Lesnar in a WWE ring, what a memory he has left us with. And what a memory Oba Femi has given us tonight.
Well, like the entirety of this audience, I'm lost for words after what we just saw. That was Brock Lesnar laughing in the face of Oba Femi after a fall from grace and responding with 3 and 5s in a row to finish off Oba Femi. But Oba Femi just kept bouncing up one after the other. And this is when Brock Lesnar brought out the ace in the hole, exposing those wooden boards underneath the ring after some thin layer of padding was removed, maximizing the damage, and then going a little old school into his past, drilling over Femi head first, spiked with that tombstone pile driver.
But Wade, Oba Femi did the unthinkable. He kicked out of the tombstone, and then he would literally punch
Huh?
Say what? A water juice.
Minnesota! And the whole wide world watching this shit tonight. Come here, Alma. So here's the future of WWE. Come here, Alma. Congratulations. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is the past. This is the future.
A true passing of the torch moment here tonight. Wade, we never thought that we'd ever see another Brock Lesnar again. You are maybe looking in the mirror, but that man's name is not Brock Lesnar. That man who is the future is named Omar Sony.
Oh, Steve Kid. Say what's up, my man? Started a new video on 91 People Live.
Thank everybody that watched, man. Good show, man. That was a W show. That was good. Sweet, let's see that.
Hey there, friends. How's it going? My name is Kevin, and for some reason, I decided it would be really funny
card on the heels of Obafemi's victory over Brock Lesnar, where he survived a tombstone pile driver before delivering a fall from grace. But in the end, the passing of the court. Big E, here's how it went down.
This match was physical. I think it was everything that we really wanted to see. I love this ode to Undertaker. We talk about Brock Lesnar being 2-0 in Hell in a Cell against Undertaker, but it wasn't enough to pin Obafemi.
It had quite the opposite effect in that the ruler rise to his feet, punched the steel chair out of the Beast's hands, and here comes the second fall from grace suffered by Lesnar, perhaps the last one Brock will ever suffer in his career. What a match, what a main event, as advertised, as expected, two heavy hitters delivered.
And then, of course, after the match, the ultimate surprise. Guys, that was not on my bingo card. No handshake, Brock the hug with Oba.
All right, y'all, let me end this over here, y'all. We'll be back for AAA, though, y'all, in a little bit. Appreciate everybody for seeing all that stuff. Muy Grande along with Chemo Queen. We'll be here a little bit later. That's Brightest and Blackest. You know how we do. We out. Peace.
Were you surprised to hear Brock Lesnar describe you that way?